whenever you're trying to identify a client's natural level, you want to come right back here. This is going to be the darkest part of her hair. And you're going to hold this up to her hair, and you're going to find which one matches the closest, okay? If she's between two levels, you go with the darker. So do you think she's between 5 and 6, or you're going with 5? Okay, I would agree with that. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, we determined she's level 5. Right. Okay, so if you want to take her to a level 7, we're going 2 levels later, which means the underlying pigment at that level is going to be what?
7 orange.
Okay, so if we want to make her neutral, meaning we want to counteract the orange that we're going to encounter, we'd have to use what type of color?
Blue.
Exactly. So Olga, something that can be very intimidating when you're using a new line or learning a new line is learning their level and color system. For this one we use numbers, so if you're used to using letters and you want to convert to numbers, it can be a little bit scary. What I'm going to show you here is the number just represents how light or dark the color is. So we already know that. So what I want you to do is identify that their level 7 is a medium blonde. This is going to help you determine the underlying pigment that you're going to be working with when it comes to that client. It's not the same universally. On this side where you have the dash is going to tell you your tone direction, okay?
Yeah.
So when you look at the wheel and you're looking for those tones, what I want you to understand is the closer to the center of the wheel that the number sits, the more brown or neutral the color has. Anything that sits closer to the wheel is great for covering gray. Anything that's further away is more pure tone. And when I say pure tone, it has less brown. So your copper is going to be much brighter, your red is going to be brighter. Anything that's got a double pigment, 7-7, 6-6, 8-8, those are all going to be brighter, more intense colors. With that being said, it's very easy to convert numbers to letters. So if I told you that I need a level 7 copper gold, what would you formulate for this?
Copper gold, 7-5.
7-7-5.
7-7-5.
That easy. All right, so if I need you to make me a level 5 red violet.
5, 8, 9.
That easy.
Okay.
Does that make it easy to understand? So all you do is take the number system and convert it into a letter system. So this is something that I did for myself when I was trying to learn new numbering and lettering systems. For example, if I was using like a 7 copper gold on the client, so 7 copper gold. And then I would come across here and I would say, okay, I need a level 7, and I find the copper, dash, 7, and I find the gold, 5. So I know that 7 copper gold equals a 775 in Schwarzkopf. So you just convert the number into letters, or you can go the opposite way. 775 equals a 7 copper gold. When I asked you about the leveling system, this is important because you have to compare it to your old line what their level 7 sits at. So this one is medium blonde. If the line that you previously used was their light brown, that means that everything is going to be a level lighter. So if or it can go the other way. If their level 7 is considered their light blonde, which would be unusual, but for example, that means everything that you apply is going to be a little darker than what you're expecting. This is going to kind of help you know what to expect when you're applying those colors. And when you're looking at the wheel, anything that's over on this side is going to be a brighter or warmer color. Anything on this side is going to be a darker or light absorbing color. So when you use these colors, you can't expect them to be light and bright, okay? A lot of people will say, well, I put this on and it looked dark and muddy, and it's because these colors on this side are meant to absorb the light. These ones are meant to reflect the light. When a stylist tells me my client wants to be a 7RR, I ask, how do you know that? Because the client's not going to say, I want to be a 7RR. She's going to say, I want to be a bright, bright red. We have to learn to speak
Their language.
Exactly.